later.
Okay, good morning, my dear student. Welcome to the session today, July the 7th, with the third bachillerato of the bachelorship, in this case, Charlie. And obviously today we are going to have our first day because Luis Rivera was transferred to the primary section. And from up to now, we're going to have the activities with you. Remember that in the platform right now, you're working in the last week, previous the exam of the first term, okay, the primer parcial, and obviously you have been working with this. And we're going to work in this unit. We have about the model review. We have gerunds and infinitives. And also here we have the complete chart of the information that we are going to face in this case. I have a question, Daniel. You have been working with the book with the teacher, with Luisito? Or not?
Yes,
Which page do you cover?
that's it. This page.
Only page 8 or 9?
Only 8.
Only the 8. You read only one. You only read.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. But you didn't answer the questions.
If I remember, yeah, but no.
Not at all. Only the grammar is missing the grammar. Okay, perfect. Some students are accessing now. Some students are accessing now, and obviously I'm allowing them to do it in this case, right? So after the brain power, that is the number 1, and we are going to have the vocabulary about this, okay? Remember that we have make and do in this case. Daniel, start reading, please. Daniel, start reading, please, okay?
Paragraph, make and do. We do exercise, activities, sports, puzzles, work, a job, housework. We make an omelette, a suggestion, an offer, a booking, a phone call.
Okay, so in this case, it's really important to mention that obviously you would working with the form of do or make according to this, do or make according to this, okay? And also remember that we have the following. Giselle, start reading, please.
If we create something, we generally use make. Do exercises, do revision, make certain that, make sure that, make an effort, make a difference, make an attempt.
Okay, very good. So remember that we have this information. When we create something, we use make. That is the difference that we do between make and do. Make is more manual and you are creating with your hands something in this case. And do, it's more the abilities when we're talking about exercises, when it's something that is not permanent manually in this case. Here we have some of the verbs that you are going to do in this case. Please, I need that you copy this information quickly in your book. Copy this information because in the exam, you are going to find that information. If you want to take the capture, let's do the capture to do in this case. Para poder iniciar, recuerde que usted está trabajando en su libro. Es importante que copie y complete todo en su texto. Puede tener disponible los videos, que ya les voy a pasar el canal de YouTube, donde pueden tener disponibles los videos y los puedan ver y poder completar. O en su defecto pueden tomar capturas, ir armando un archivo y después revisarlos e ir copiando en el texto. Porque realmente este texto es bien demandante y obviamente no me va a dar el tiempo de esperar como quisiera esperarlos hasta que termine de completar todo. Using do one exercise, we have the following in this case, really. And obviously we continue with the next block according to this. We go to the vocabulary section, using the brain, using the brain. In this case, we have using the brain. Here we have some of the words. Fiorella, start reading, please.
Perdón, Miss Leo la,
yes, please,
la orden. Yeah. Work with a partner, put the words in the box into pairs to make expressions. You need to use all the words and all the expression must make sense.
For example?
And long-term memory fail an exam.
Exactly. Here in the box, here in this box, you have some of the words that you are going to work into compound words. You are going to form expressions. For example, long-term memory. Here you say long-term. Here we have long-term and you are including memory for this, okay? And you're going to work, for example, when you say fail, or saying fail an exam. Here we have some suggested forms that you are going to form in this. Attention. Fiorella, continue reading.
shorten deadline, effective strategy, process information, recycle material, pass a test.
Okay, those are some of the recommended. Please complete, copy, complete in your books, please, because it's part of the vocabulary that you are going to use. You can take the captures if you prefer, and later you copy the information of that, okay? Short-term, effective strategy, process information, recycle material, pass and test, okay? Let's do it quickly, okay? Ready? Ya le dije, vaya tomando capturas de pantalla si se le hace muy difícil ir copiando todo a la par, ¿ok? So here we have the first part of the vocabularies that we were having on this. And with those information, we are going to have the next step for this, okay? Here we have the next step for this. We are going to read again those words. We are going to read again those words. And here we have some of the two-part nouns. You have the box with information about this. Tamara Vera, start reading, please. Tamara Vera. Quien no me responde al segundo llamado, lo saco de sesión. Simplemente y no le pongo la asistencia, ¿sí? ¿Ok? Así que vamos rapidito. Si va a ingresar es porque tiene que trabajar. Ya ustedes algunos me conocen. Ok, continue, please. Just give me a minute. Okay, Pamela Mota, start reading.
Drag the word to the correct place to form two-part noun.
Very good. So in the before one, you have some of this. We have brain and we have exam. Obviously, you are going to form in this. Attention, everybody. You are going to use the annotate bar. You are going to use the annotate bar now. And you are going to complete the information. Ladies, girls, you're going to use the brain box. Ladies, you're going to use brain box. And boys, men, the group of men, you are going to use the exam box. Okay, please, everybody use the annotate bar now to complete. Remember that you have to select the letter T to write the information. You have to write the information in this, okay? Let's do it, please, quickly. Use the letter T for test. Let's do it. Let's do it, please. Quickly, hurry up. Use the annotate bar. ¿Está disponible la barra de anotación? Perfecto, vamos. Okay, let's do it. Quickly. Hurry up. Quickly. Quien no trabaja no marca asistencia. Así llena el formulario que le voy a enviar. Vamos, rápido. Okay, let's do it. What happened with the boys? Quickly, let's do it. Okay. Boys, ¿que no hay hombres en este grupo? Okay, what happened with the boys? Let's do it. Quickly, let's do it.
In exam.
Yeah, but I need that you use the annotate bar. Use the annotate bar now. What happened with the girls? Quickly, let's do it. No creo que tengo que enseñarle tecnología a los sensei de la tecnología. Por favor. Vamos, dele, vamos. Use the letter T.
I don't know how to use it.
Sorry?
I'm sorry, I don't know how to use it.
Sure. Okay, go up in the middle of that near the camera. Near the camera, pass the mouse softly and click. You are going to find a pencil that says annotate. Click on annotate and it's going to reserve a displayed another little bar and select the letter T, and in the letter T you can use. If you're working in a cell phone, impossible. Esos garabatos de texto y le pongo el 0. Utiliza el tipiado text. Como está en celular, no lo puede trabajar. En celular no tiene disponible toda la aplicación. Vamos. Vamos, rapidito. Okay, let's do it. Okay. So here you have the information of this, and we have the first one about this. Joel, talking about brain. Which is the first one? Which is the first one? Joel.
Yes.
Yes, brain.
Brain.
You have, continue.
Damaged.
Brain
Dead.
damage. Brain
Ajá.
damage. Continue.
Drain. Dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Brain.
Continue.
Drain.
Continue.
Brain disorder.
Continue.
Brain.
Teaser.
Teaser.
Please complete, everybody, complete information. Talking about the exam, Calle Lucas. Continue, please. Exam.
Exam phobia, exam preparation, exam result, exam revision, y exam stress.
Okay, very good. I need that you complete the information now. Let's do it. Let's do it quickly. Those are some of the forms that you have into this. Those are the forms that you have into this, okay? Quickly. Complete all the information. Complete all the information quickly. Let me take my evidences. Just give me a minute, please. Just a minute. Okay. So, well, here you have the information about them and some of the words that you are using to doing this into the vocabulary activity that you are working for this one. We have the next step, okay? And obviously we are going to have the following exercise. Remember that sometimes we have some group of words. Sometimes we have some group of words. Look at this. Here you have a box with words. Sometimes we use some from words on this. And you are going to make some variation into the words. You are going to have some modifications into the words that you are going to use to form in this. For example, read the first one, Josefara, memory.
Memory world champion Dominic O'Brien was an absolute amazing memory.
What was the word that was recommended for the book?
Amazed.
Amazed. Very good. Para says amazed, but here says amazing. How is that exactly? How is that? Why here says amazed and why here says amazing? Because here you are going to make a word transformation. You are going to make a word transformation and you are going to select the correct form of the noun of the verb to get into the form. In this case, you said amazing memory. Remember, you're talking about the memory and you're going to give the description for that. We continue with the number 2, Muñoz Parra. You say memory.
I think it is, he can memorize it.
Very good. Memorizing or memorize?
Memorize.
Memorize. Very good. Memory is the food. Please, everybody, complete in your books. Complete, vaya trabajando porque esto es lo que le va a salir en el examen. So you can memorize. Memory is the noun in this case, but you are going to make the word transformation using memorize. Memorize the 54 facts. Very good, okay? Continue, Carmen. Continue with the next one, number 3. Carmen.
There's nearly 3,000 cars. And he can do this after.
You say see. Look at this. See is the word. In this case, it's a verb. After?
See each car only once.
After seeing. Remember that you have a preposition. And sometimes when you have a preposition, you are going to include ing form. After seeing. Remember, word transformations in this. After prepositions, in the case after, you are going to use seeing. Complete, please. Continue, Galarraga. Continue with the next one.
What makes this all the more stunning is the fact, what makes this achieve?
But how is the transformation? That is the central word, achieve. But you have to transform the word. What makes this?
Achievement.
Very good, this achievement. This achievement. Remember that you are going to make the transformation of the words according to the sentence that you are focused on this. Thank you. Continue, please, Sebastián.
Miss, disculpe yo.
Yes. Arguello,
The Orange had learning difficulties as a child.
Very good. Learn is the basic word, and you say learning difficulties because you are talking about the difficulties for them in this case. Continue with the next one, Miss Palomino. Continue.
He suffers from dyslexia and completely developed a fear of reading.
Reading, very good. Remember fear of. Of is the preposition, and after a preposition, you are going to use ing form. Continue with the next one, Michelle. Pico.
He exercises his dad to intensive training as well as
Exactly. Train is the verb, and obviously they are talking about the process, about the action. And that's the reason that you were using, and that's the reason that you're using training. What is the second one, Miss? A strong what? A strong?
Strong
Determination. A strong determination to win. Pay attention. Determine is the word, but you are going to fit according to the expression you said, a strong determination. Thank you. Continue, please. Muñoz Parra. Continue, Muñoz Parra.
Nowadays, he uses his ideas to help people who have learning difficult.
Difficult? What? Difficult?
Difficulty.
Difficulties.
Oh,
Learning difficulties. Okay. Look at this. Here you have learning difficulties again. Did you see? Difficulties. Look at this. Learning difficulties, learn. And now you have learning, but you have difficulties. Okay, please copy, complete, correct information. Those are the forms that you have to do in this case, talking about this transformation into the words. Okay, let's do it, please. Quickly. 1, 2, and 3. That is the vocabulary that you were having according to this. And now we continue with the revision of the modals. Into the modal revisions, we have the following. Okay, we have the following. Maria Castro, start reading, please.
Modal verbs review. Modal verbs are verbs that we use to express obligation, necessity, recommendation, prohibition, possibility, and permission. Can, have to, must, need to, ought to, should. Be careful with third person, negative, and question forms of modal verbs. He must think before opening his mouth in future. You mustn't stay up all night revising. Should I try and learn another language? We use have to and need to like normal present simple verbs. Paul has to stay behind from extra math lessons. You don't need to study every single minute of the day. Do we need to leave now? The negative of need to can also be needed.
Okay, so as you can observe here, you have an octavo, noveno, décimo. You have here all the revision of the modals, okay? You have all the revision of the modals. And here you have the box of all the modals. Can for the ability, have to for the obligation or necessity, must that is also a rule, a procedure, need to, a necessity, ought to, and should that are very similar. And obviously those are here to express obligations, necessity, recommendation, prohibition, and permission. Remember that you are going to use the modal and a verb. A modal and a verb. That is familiar for you in this case. You can use a yes, no question. And obviously you can use have to in this case. He, she, it has to. You, we, they all have to. And obviously you are going to include this. Also, we have need. That is not most frequently used. You say don't need to and the principal verb. Or you say, do we need to? Need here is also included into the list of the modal verbs. Sometimes you are going to use needn't. In my personal suggestion, please, in my personal opinion and suggestion, I prefer to use needed only in sentences, in a formal speaking. But if you are using formal writing or into the formal structure, I prefer that you say we don't need or she doesn't need. But needed also is useful at the moment that you're working with this. Using this information, and we have the complete review for them, now we are going to complete the next exercise, please. Page number 10, please. Page number 10 in the student book. Page number 10 in your student book. And we're going to have the first one. Here you have some criteria, okay? And you are going to form a trio for this. And we're going to have, attention, please, Anaí. Anaí Alvarado, start reading, please. One model.
One model in each tree has a different meaning for the others. Choose the odd one out.
What is the odd one? What is she's going to use? The odd one is the word that doesn't match. The word that like is not correct, not meaningful on that group. And we said, for example, in this case, talking about the group number 1. Read, please, Miss. Anais.
You shouldn't. You can't.
No, no, you can't. Continue.
You can. You mustn't.
Stop. What is the odd word? What is the odd word in the first one? Shouldn't, can't, or mustn't?
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Are you sure? Open your microphones. Open your microphones. Turn on your microphones. Shouldn't is the correct odd?
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Mustn't.
Very good, shouldn't. In this case, shouldn't is the odd because can't is not possibility and mustn't is a not possibility. Both are like a same meaning for this. Shouldn't is the odd, doesn't match. Miss, continue with number 2.
We ought to. We must. We have to.
What is the odd word?
We must.
Must?
We ought to.
Ought to?
We
Give me
have
more.
to.
Who gives more? Give me more. Give me more.
We
Who
must.
pays more?
Yes.
We must.
Must? Are you
It's
sure?
like an obligation, yes.
We have to.
Why? Because it's an obligation? Are you
Yes.
sure? Okay, no.
Yes.
Ought to. Remember that must and have to are obligations. I have to go to school. I have to attend to the English class. Have to also is a rule and must is a procedure. Ought to is very similar for should. Ought to and should works together. Ought to is very, very, very polite. Very similar to should, okay? Continue with the number 3, Miss.
He ought to. He should. He needs to.
What is the other word?
He needs to.
Needs to? Okay. Pays more? Very good. Needs to, because ought to and should are similar. They are giving a suggestion, an opinion in a polite form. Continue with the number 4, Miss.
They mustn't. They needn't.
And,
They don't have to.
okay, what is that word, people? Help her. Needn't? The rest, quickly.
They needn't.
They need it.
Only needed?
Yes.
Sure.
They-
Okay.
They need it.
Aha. Mustn't. They needn't or they don't have to. In this personal thing, I agree with you. I agree with you because for me, the 3 are almost the same. I agree with you in a percentage. But here the book is trying to demonstrate you that have to is a necessity. Remember that have to is a necessity and an obligation too. And when you say they need it, thank you very much. And you say they need it, obviously you are working together with both. And you say mustn't for two in this case, really? So here you have, please correct the errors in your books. Circle in your books quickly. 1, 2, and 3. Sorry. Yuck. But I have to. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we have. So here we have the information. And now we are going to go to this. We are going to use these words and we're going to use some of the words. We are going to explain that. We are going to use, remember, we are going to use those words, those modals. Remember the modals. Here we have can, have to, must, need to, ought to, should, affirmative or negative. And now we are going to have some of them. Yeah? Ready? So we have the first one. We have the second one, the third. Attention. Ladies, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Ladies, girls, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boys, men of the group, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Please use the annotate bar quickly. Use the annotate bar quickly. Let's do it. Use the annotate bar, not the chat. Use the annotate bar quickly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Listo, vamos a sacar. Si está en el teléfono, difícil sacar annotate bar, no imposible, pero tiene que ser un sensei de teléfono. Okay, very good. Okay. Quickly. I need that you support, for example. This sign says that I have the obligation to stop, for example. Let's do it, boys, girls. Quickly, let's do it. Quickly, let's do it. Girls, boys are winning. Boys are winning. Let's do it. Quickly, let's do it. Quickly. Hurry up. Hurry up. What are you waiting for? Quickly, let's do it. Quickly, hurry up. Quickly, let's do it. Okay, very good for the girl number 1. Quickly, let's do it. Let's do it. What happened to the rest? Quickly, number 2, number 3, number 4. Let's do it. What happened with the rest? Okay. Let's do it, please. What happened with the rest? Okay. Quickly, let's do it. Hurry up. Okay, girls are winning. What happened with the boys of the group? No hay hombres en este grupo, solo 2. Okay, let's do it. Quickly. 2 macho men and the rest, what is happening?
The 6 is permission.
Yeah, but I need that you write. The words. Look at the girls. The girls are working in a good way. You have to make this. Yeah. Use the chat maybe. Okay. Quickly. Let's do it. Very good. Okay. Hurry up. Okay. Hurry up. Okay. Okay, you know it. Quickly. Let's do it. Okay. Quickly, let's do it. Quickly, I'm checking my evidence. Sorry for a moment. Okay. Very good. Okay, some students are cooperating into the charts, so that's good in this case. Well, here we have some of these. Pay attention to the suggested answers. We are going to read the suggested answers for a moment. We are going to read some of the information that obviously some students have been, okay? Attention to the first one. Continue, please, Maria Castro. Read, please, the number 2.
You mustn't go faster than 40 miles per hour.
Okay, continue, number 3.
You mustn't cycle here.
Okay, number 4.
You mustn't turn left here.
Okay, number 5.
You must have to give way here.
Okay, thank you. Villamarín, Jeremy. Villamarín, continue with the number 5.
You must have to give way here.
6. Continue, Mr. Number 6.
You can't, must overtake here.
Continue, continue.
You can't, must park here.
Continue.
You children ought to look out of for children.
Okay, so as you can observe in these forms, you are using can't or you are using mustn't. You are not allowing to do any kind of activities. Remember that is can't and must. You say must and have the obligation to do something, the obligation or the necessity to do something. Remember that you're using should or ought to because you are suggesting, you are giving a recommendation to do so many kinds or any other activities. Please copy and complete in your books quickly. Copy and complete in your books quickly. Let's do it. Copy and complete in your books, okay? Quickly, let's do it. Let's do it, okay? 1, 2, 3. Ya sabe, si no alcanza a copiar, usted va a tener la reproducción del video en el canal de YouTube que le voy a compartir en EducaLink, ¿verdad? Y lo que vamos a trabajar justamente aquí, puede tomar capturas de pantalla, hacer un documento de Word para ir teniendo esa información y poderla transcribir al texto si no alcanza, ¿ok? So, 1, 2, and 3. Well, that is the vocabulary that we were presenting according to this. And obviously here we have some words that we are going to refer in this. Now we go to some related words. Now we are going to use some words that make to give us similar meaning into that. We're going to use unless, we're going to use ever, we're going to give you, do, you, and get. Yo quiero que tomes especial atención porque este texto maneja una información B2 para que usted pueda dar una certificación internacional. Si usted se da cuenta, estos ejercicios ya le aproximan a usted a que ya se vaya enrutando en qué tipo de ejercicios usted va a enfocar dentro de estos exámenes. Por eso es importante que usted aprenda a tomar nota de lo que tiene. Y me preocupo porque usted va a tener el examen en la plataforma y los ejercicios dentro de la plataforma. You have the words in this case, and you are going to have some information about them. Carmen, start reading, please.
Okay, write a sentence with a similar meaning to the first, using the word in bold without changing it.
Without changing. Attention, you are going to use the word without changing it. You are going to write a similar sentence. You are going to rewrite a similar one. For example, Miss, you?
For example, you have to be 18 to see this film. Unless.
Okay.
You can see the film unless you are 18.
So, remember that you have to associate. What is the first technique that you're going to do? You are going to associate the word. What is unless? Oh, unless is a negative expression that sometimes we use, a menos que, that is unless. Okay, you have 18 to see the films. In this case, they are talking about allowing me to do something or not. Or you say, see the film, that is the action. See the film is the action of the word. See the film is the action of the word. And obviously that is the object in this case, the subject of this. You say you can't because unless is negative. Remember that unless is negative. You say you can see this film unless you are 18. Why you are? Because you're using the verb to be. Because you're using the verb to be, and obviously you are working with that, okay? You have to be careful at the moment of this. You have to be careful at the moment of to do this, okay? We are going to try to do the second one. Carmen, read the number 2.
You must never put grease on a burn. You have to use ever.
Yeah, Carmen, in your personal criteria, how do you think could match the sentence?
Okay, on my personal idea, thing is you can't ever put grease on a burn.
Okay, Carmen, use the annotate bar, Carmen. Use the annotate bar and write the sentence that you are suggesting, okay? Let's do it now. Number three, please. Continue, please. Daniel Remache, number 3, read, please.
It's not a good idea to wait until exam time to start revising. You.
What do you suggest?
I think is
The same sentences, including you. A similar idea. The recommendation is for you. You.
you have to a good idea to until exam to start revising.
Okay, write your sentence, please. Use the annotate bar and write the sentences in the number 3. Okay, right. Use the annotate bar. Continue with the number 4. Continue, please, with the number 4, Edith Perez. Read, please. Edith Perez, number 4.
It is necessary for you to have a visit for to
Do. Okay. How is your the sentence? How do you think is the sentence that you can use to do that? How you can include? Miss, quickly. Miss, quickly. It's a question. Do you?
What is to have?
Sorry?
Just have to.
But what is the sentence? What is a sentence that maybe you are going to do it?
It's necessary for have to visit for to begin.
Remember that you have to include do. Remember that you have to include do. Please, Miss, use the annotate bar and write the sentence. Use the annotate bar and write the sentence number 4, okay? Number 5, please continue, okay? Continue, please, Fiorella Tuapanta. Number 5. Number 4, so number 5, okay?
Wearing shoes in the mosque is private. You.
You, in this case, it's in a general. The suggestion is for you. It's not a suggestion, it's an order. You.
Ahí ya le escribo en la, ya listo.
Okay. Number 6, please. Number 6, continue, Pamela. Please quickly, I need that you write the sentences. Pamela, read the number 6.
You can go without your parent consent. Yet.
How is the transformation that you're going to do in the sentence? What is the sentence? Quickly. Si se cae la sesión, nos volvemos a unir de inmediato. Si se cae la sesión, porque ya está próximo a terminarse, nos unimos de inmediato para la segunda hora, ¿ok? Para pasar el formulario de asistencia. Miss, how is the transformation? Miss, how is the transformation? Any volunteer for the number 5 or 6? No?
Me for the 6.
Tell me. Tell me, and you write later. Okay, let's do it.
Miss,
Okay.
for the 5, you mustn't go wearing shoes in the mosque.
Okay, right. It's okay. Right. Use the annotate bar and write in the number 5.
I have a little bit idea for the number 4.
Give me, okay? Tell me. Okay, really good. Okay, what is the other? Quickly, the rest. I'm waiting for the rest, quickly. Less than a minute. What happened with the number 5 and the number 6? Quickly, let's do it. Quickly, let's do it. Okay. So here, okay, really good, okay. Why not? Why not? Continue. What about the number 6? What about the number 6? Less than a minute. What about the number 6? Quickly, babies. Number 6. Okay, number 6. Menos de un minuto, nos volvemos a reconectar de inmediato, ¿ah? Okay. Let's do it. So good, excellent, okay. So here we are going to correct errors. Take the capture. Take a capture, please. Take a capture. Okay, take a capture. We are going to correct errors in the second part because obviously we are going to have some